Hey, this is Dave from Stencil. I don't know if you recognize this guy just from the stencils that we have. We have a light layer, a light mid-tone, a mid-tone, and then a dark layer. But it kind of looks like a guy sitting on a chair with his arms folded across his chest. This is the Bernie Sanders meme. So we're going to paint Bernie on the wall. We probably won't use the lightest layer just because that's the layer that makes a postcard out of the whole thing, and we want him to kind of like float on the surface. So we're going to go over here and find the lightest spot on the wall, and we're going to make 2, 3, and 4 layers. First we'll do it in grayscale, and then we'll see if it makes sense to try it in another color. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I totally get that this is Bernie Sanders. What I am not sure is really what to do with the rest of the layers. I can see that this should kind of like be a parka, and maybe this should be kind of like mittens or something, but I think that if we did a flesh tone here, and then we did a colorful tone here on this mid to dark layer, I think that this would kind of pop a little bit. And I also think we could use even a lighter color here. We could even do like a maskish color here, and then a white for the hair. And then for the darkest layer, we could just make it all uniformly dark again, or we could make the frame of the chair black, and we could make the pants a different color. Let's try that. Let's just bring a little color into this and just play with it and see if we can make it more interesting. Okay, I like it the way it is though. It floats nicely on the surface. It kind of looks like he's sitting far away and he's doing the Bernie thing. Let's try it again. Okay, overall I have to say that the grayscale one is my favorite, and it seems to work pretty well, especially at a distance. I'm not sure about the interpretation of the skin tone and the hair, because I kind of feel like his skin tone should be kind of a little bit less healthy. Like this one looks way too healthy to be Bernie, and I'm not sure that I remember him ever having like a light blue mask on. The color of the parka seems to be a little bit bright, but apart from the maybe the parka alone would be best, like to leave the rest grayscale and to make the parka interesting, or to try to interpret the mittens in the hands with different colors. This should be now that I look at it, this should be one hand, this should be the other hand, and I think that would make a good stencil. Everything grayscale except the mittens being in super bright colors. I'm going to take one more swing at this and see if I can make it just the way I want to. And of course, this is what you always do. You always try out the stencil and see how it works before you decide what's your final. I don't know, that doesn't need to be final, but before you decide that you've run out of options. Okay, so I think of all these three, I think I still like the grayscale one the best, because it's just there, and it just makes me think Bernie. This one on the right is the total fail, I think, but it gave me the idea to add some color, to add the colorful mittens. And now I think I have an idea of how it might be done better with the one on the left, but it definitely needs to have the mask be the same tone as the hair. So maybe I'll fix that up real quick, and then that'll be my favorite. Okay, there it is. Now it's my favorite. This is Dave signing off from Stencil.